Welcome to Lesson 11 of Week 13, focusing on AI for reporting. This lesson explores how artificial intelligence tools can support the reporting tasks we have discussed throughout this week. Grant reporting requires synthesizing large amounts of information into coherent narratives. You must remember what happened over months or years, organize accomplishments logically, and present them clearly. This is exactly the type of task where AI tools can provide valuable assistance. AI does not replace your judgment or responsibility. You remain accountable for report accuracy. But AI can help you work more efficiently, organize your thoughts, improve your writing, and catch errors you might miss. Used appropriately, these tools enhance your reporting capabilities. This lesson teaches you how to use AI tools effectively for reporting tasks while maintaining accuracy and compliance. You will learn what AI does well, where human judgment remains essential, how to verify AI outputs, and how to integrate these tools into your reporting workflow. By the end, you will have practical strategies for leveraging AI appropriately. AI tools offer several capabilities relevant to grant reporting. Understanding these capabilities helps you apply them appropriately. Text synthesis combines information from multiple sources into coherent narrative. You might have meeting notes, lab notebooks, publication drafts, and email summaries scattered across the year. AI can help weave these fragments into flowing accomplishment descriptions that tell a complete story. Summarization condenses lengthy content into concise summaries. If you need to describe 12 months of work in a few paragraphs, AI can help distill the essential points. You provide the detailed information, and AI helps create appropriately concise versions. Writing assistance improves clarity, grammar, and structure. AI can suggest clearer phrasing, correct grammatical errors, and improve sentence flow. This editing assistance helps produce polished reports even when you are tired or rushed. Organization structures information logically for presentation. AI can suggest how to sequence accomplishments, identify natural groupings of activities, and create outlines that flow logically. Good organization makes reports easier to read and understand. AI tools have significant limitations that you must recognize and compensate for. Ignoring these limitations creates risks. No independent knowledge means AI only knows what you tell it about your project. It cannot access your lab notebooks, remember what you did in March, or know what your grant objectives were. You must provide all relevant information. AI cannot fill in gaps with accurate project-specific details. Potential inaccuracy is a serious concern. AI can generate plausible-sounding text that is factually wrong. It might invent accomplishments, misstate numbers, or describe activities that did not happen. Every factual claim in AI-generated text must be verified against your actual records. Lack of judgment means AI cannot assess what information matters most. It does not know which accomplishment was most significant or which challenge was most important to mention. You must provide that judgment. AI can help express your priorities but cannot determine them. Compliance unawareness means AI does not understand specific regulatory requirements. It does not know what your NOA requires, what your funder's format expectations are, or what compliance issues might be lurking in certain statements. Compliance responsibility remains entirely yours. Effective AI use requires providing appropriate context. The quality of output depends heavily on the quality of input. Project background should include objectives, aims, and scope of your grant. Give the AI enough information to understand what your project was trying to accomplish. Share your specific aims, target population, methodology overview, and expected outcomes. This context shapes how AI frames your accomplishments. Activity documentation provides the raw material for AI to work with. Share meeting notes, progress summaries, publication lists, data collection records, and other documentation of what you actually did. The more accurate information you provide, the more accurate the output will be. Reporting requirements explain what you need to produce. Tell the AI about section requirements, length expectations, and format conventions. If you need an accomplishments section of approximately 500 words organized by specific aim, say so explicitly. Specific instructions direct the AI toward particular outputs. Rather than asking for a general progress report, ask for specific sections. Request draft language for particular accomplishments. The more specific your request, the more useful the response. AI can support various aspects of progress report development. These applications leverage AI strengths while keeping you in control. Accomplishment drafting generates initial narrative from your notes and records. Provide your documentation of what you did and ask AI to draft accomplishment descriptions. This gives you raw material to work with rather than facing a blank page. Section development builds out required sections systematically. Work through each section of your report format, using AI to help develop appropriate content for each. This systematic approach ensures comprehensive coverage and helps you track what still needs attention. Consistency checking ensures terminology and framing are consistent throughout. Ask AI to review your draft for consistency in how you refer to concepts, methods, or participants. Inconsistent terminology confuses readers. AI can help identify and resolve inconsistencies. Revision support improves and refines drafts through iterative feedback. Share your draft and ask AI to suggest improvements. It might identify unclear passages, suggest stronger phrasing, or note structural improvements. Multiple revision passes produce polished final reports. AI can support financial reporting narrative, while numbers must come from your accounting system. Narrative explanations help draft explanations of budget variances or spending patterns. If you need to explain why personnel costs exceeded budget or why travel was underspent, AI can help articulate clear explanations based on information you provide about actual circumstances. Summary generation creates narrative summaries of financial data. When you need to describe overall financial status in narrative form, AI can help translate numbers into readable descriptions. This is particularly useful for reports that require both data tables and narrative explanation. Format assistance helps structure financial narratives appropriately. AI can suggest how to organize explanations of financial information, what elements to include, and how to present complex financial situations clearly. Caution is required because numbers must come from verified accounting records. Never let AI generate financial figures. All dollar amounts, percentages, and calculations must come directly from your accounting system. AI might help explain those numbers in narrative form, but the numbers themselves must be accurate from authoritative sources. Verification is essential whenever using AI for reporting. Never submit AI-generated content without thorough review. Factual accuracy requires verifying every factual claim against your records. Did you actually enroll that many participants? Did you actually publish those papers? Did those meetings actually happen when described? Check each fact against documentation. AI may generate plausible but incorrect information. Numerical precision requires confirming all numbers match authoritative sources. If the AI-generated text mentions specific numbers of anything, verify those numbers. Incorrect numbers in reports create compliance problems and credibility damage. Every number must be traceable to records. Completeness requires ensuring nothing important was omitted or underemphasized. AI might not recognize the significance of certain accomplishments. Review to confirm that your most important work is appropriately highlighted. Add content about significant items that AI might have missed or minimized. Tone appropriateness requires checking that tone matches funder expectations. Different funders and report types have different conventions. The tone appropriate for an NIH progress report might differ from an NSF report. Ensure AI output matches expected norms for your specific context. Confidentiality considerations affect what information you share with AI systems. Protect sensitive data appropriately. Sensitive information requires consideration of what should not be shared. Some project details might be confidential, classified, or subject to non-disclosure agreements. Evaluate whether information you plan to share with AI systems is appropriate to share. Participant privacy must be protected when preparing reports about human subjects research. Do not share identifiable participant information with AI systems. Use de-identified or aggregate information when seeking AI assistance with reports involving human subjects. Proprietary content requires caution with unpublished findings or methods. If you are developing intellectual property or have findings not yet published, consider whether sharing details with AI systems creates risks. Some organizations restrict sharing unpublished research with external AI systems. Institutional policies provide guidance on AI use that you should follow. Your organization may have policies about which AI tools are approved, what types of information can be shared, and how AI use should be documented. Check with your research administration or IT security office for guidance. Impact statements benefit from AI assistance because they require translating technical work into broader significance. AI can help bridge this gap. Broadening perspective helps articulate broader significance of technical work. Scientists sometimes struggle to step back and see how their specific findings matter to the larger world. AI can help identify and articulate connections between your work and broader issues. Audience translation adapts technical language for non-specialist readers. Impact statements often reach audiences beyond your immediate scientific peers. AI can suggest how to explain technical accomplishments in more accessible terms without sacrificing accuracy. Connection drawing identifies links between your work and societal benefits. Your research on a specific biological mechanism might have implications for disease treatment, environmental protection, or economic development. AI can help identify and articulate these connections. Narrative framing presents accomplishments in compelling context. Rather than just listing what you did, impact statements tell a story about why it matters. AI can help construct narratives that place your work in meaningful context and convey its significance effectively. Products documentation is a straightforward application where AI can provide organizational assistance. List organization structures product lists by type and significance. If you have many publications, datasets, and presentations, AI can help organize them into logical categories, sort them appropriately, and ensure consistent presentation throughout the list. Citation formatting helps ensure consistent citation formats. Different report formats require different citation styles. AI can help convert citations to required formats and ensure consistency across all entries. This saves tedious formatting effort. Description generation drafts brief descriptions of each product. When reports require you to describe what each product is and its significance, AI can help generate draft descriptions based on information you provide about each item. Verification is essential because you must confirm every product actually exists and is described accurately. AI might generate plausible-sounding product descriptions for items that do not exist. Verify every item against actual records. Never report products you did not actually produce. Integrating AI into your reporting workflow requires systematic approach across phases. Preparation phase gathers documentation before engaging AI. Collect your notes, records, publication lists, and other materials. Organize them so you can share relevant information efficiently. Preparation ensures you have what you need to provide AI with adequate context. Drafting phase uses AI to generate initial content. Work through sections systematically, providing context and requesting draft content. Generate more material than you need so you have options. This phase produces raw material for further development. Review phase verifies accuracy and appropriateness thoroughly. Check every fact, every number, and every claim. Ensure tone and emphasis are appropriate. Add missing content. Remove inaccurate or inappropriate material. This phase transforms AI output into reliable content. Finalization phase polishes and formats for submission. Ensure formatting meets requirements. Make final adjustments to language and presentation. Complete any required certifications. Submit through appropriate systems. This phase produces the final deliverable. Common mistakes undermine the benefits of AI assistance. Awareness helps you avoid these problems. Insufficient review is perhaps the most serious mistake. Submitting AI content without adequate verification risks, including errors, fabrications, or inappropriate content. Every piece of AI-generated content must be thoroughly reviewed before submission. Never assume AI output is accurate. Over-reliance lets AI make judgments that require human assessment. AI cannot determine what accomplishments were most important, what challenges should be mentioned, or how to characterize sensitive situations. These judgments require your knowledge and professional judgment. Use AI for expression, not decision-making. Context gaps occur when you fail to provide AI with adequate project information. If AI does not know what you did, it cannot accurately describe it. Invest time in providing comprehensive context. Better input produces better output. Format mismatches happen when AI output does not meet specific funder requirements. AI may not know your funder's particular format expectations. You must ensure final content meets all applicable requirements. Review against funder guidelines before submission. Ethical use principles guide responsible AI application in grant reporting. These principles protect you and maintain integrity. Accuracy responsibility means you are accountable for everything you submit, regardless of how it was created. If AI-generated content contains errors, you bear responsibility. The use of AI does not shift accountability. You must verify accuracy before submission. Transparency requires understanding your institution's policies on AI disclosure. Some organizations require disclosure of AI use. Some funders may have guidance on AI in grant materials. Know the applicable expectations and follow them. When in doubt, ask. Appropriate application means using AI for assistance, not fabrication. AI should help you express and organize what actually happened. It should not generate fictional accomplishments, fabricate data, or create false impressions. Use AI to communicate truth more effectively, not to create falsehoods. Professional judgment means maintaining your role as the accountable professional. AI is a tool that you direct and control. You make decisions about what to include, how to characterize situations, and what matters most. Your expertise and judgment drive the process. AI supports execution. AI for reporting is an evolving field. Understanding this context helps you adapt as things change. Evolving capabilities mean AI tools continue to improve rapidly. What AI can do today will expand. Better accuracy, more sophisticated analysis, and new capabilities will emerge. Keep learning about what current tools offer so you can leverage improvements. Emerging applications mean new reporting uses will develop over time. Applications we have not yet imagined will become possible and valuable. Stay alert to new ways AI might support your reporting work. Early adoption of valuable applications provides advantages. Changing policies mean institutional and funder guidance will evolve. As AI becomes more prevalent, policies governing its use will develop and change. Requirements for disclosure, restrictions on certain uses, and best practice guidance will emerge. Monitor policy developments in your organization and funding community. Ongoing learning means staying current with developments in this space. The AI landscape changes rapidly. What you learn today may need updating soon. Commit to ongoing learning about AI tools and their appropriate application to grant reporting. Let us summarize this lesson and conclude our week on post-award management. AI can assist reporting but requires careful verification and human judgment. These tools help with drafting, organizing, and polishing reports. They do not replace your accountability for accuracy and compliance. Every AI-generated piece must be verified before submission. Essential practices include providing good context so AI has accurate information to work with, verifying all output against your actual records, and maintaining your accountability as the responsible professional. Used properly, AI makes reporting more efficient without sacrificing quality or integrity. This week on Post-Award Management covered essential topics for keeping your grant on track, from notice of award through setup, controls, effort reporting, procurement, financial reporting, performance reporting, prior approvals, audit readiness, and closeout. You now understand the administrative responsibilities that accompany grant funding. The theme of keeping the money and staying out of jail captures the essence of post-award management. Follow the rules, document your activities, report accurately, and maintain systems that demonstrate compliance. Do these things consistently, and grant administration becomes manageable rather than overwhelming. Our course continues in week 14 with compliance monitoring, where we examine ongoing compliance activities that protect your grants throughout their life cycle.